No! See, this is why, this right here, is why I've stopped watching anime when it's airing out in Japan. Because I know I'll eventually run across a show that I like so much, I'll get so engrossed and involved with it, and then I'll hit the last available episode, and then it'll hurt. Because there's no more to watch. There's just no more to watch. Years of watching DVD box sets will do that to a guy. It makes you unprepared and unused to the good old cliffhanger 1-2 punch, even if the show doesn't actually end any particular episode on a cliffhanger. It also doesn't help that Death Parade happens to scratch a particular itch of mine, an itch that only seems to be scratched by shows like Mushishi and Bartender and Kino's Journey, that nature. Shows that are mostly episodic, but not without at least one major character arc for, the protagonist. Even if that character arc is literally just them experiencing everybody else's stories. And Death Parade is just that. It has a new set of characters every week that just continue to impress with their own individual story. Now, before we begin, I should preface that I will be giving this show a recommendation because I love it so freaking much right now. So that's not even in the realm of question. A recommendation it does have. But for the sake of explanation, I have to say a couple of things that aren't actually revealed in the show until episode 2. So, if you would like to make sure that you have 100% of the magic of episode 1, go watch it. And then come back. Or don't. That's up to you. But go watch. Be free. You back? Okay, good. Let's go. Death Parade is about the dead, and not like some fancy ghost story or a mythical one about spirits and the like. No, this is like Sixth Sense in that our new characters are dead, but they don't know they're dead. Their journey over the course of the episode is to remember how they died, and chances are it will reveal what kind of life they led and what kind of person they are. And that's kind of the point. For any Christians out there, you know all those stories about how when you die you'll be judged before the gates of St. Peter? The Quindecim Bar is a lot like that, with its bartender Decim being the arbiter who passes judgment. It is Decim's job to force the new patrons into a stressful game of chance, with the looming threat of death over the players' heads, to force extreme situations where you can see the true essence of someone's character. Then the characters are judged, sending their soul for reincarnation or to the void. So let's say you have someone who is always nice, always polite, the perfect material of what you would consider to be someone worthy of entrance into heaven. Now, what would that person do if their life was on the line? In those situations, are they still nice? Still polite? Or do they do whatever it is necessary to survive, even if that means harming other people? It's a really heavy situation because you can't honestly say what you would probably do in those situations unless you're actually experienced those situations, or at least a lot of people can't, and Death Parade is all about that. Though what I also like about the show is that it is not absolute. The show is quick to bring up that no one is infallible, not even Decim. As good at his job as he is, mistakes can still be made. To err is human, after all. So far, in both the series and the original OVA that Madhouse made last year called Death Billiards, which you should also watch if you can, there was always this sense that you are never truly certain of any character's actual judgment. But that's what makes it fun, too. It's like a mini mystery for you to solve. How will these characters eventually be judged? Unlike Death Billiards, though, the show actually gives you visual cues by the end to let you know what the judgment was, by using plaques over the elevators when the characters leave. There's still a lot of mystery to be had, though, because even in just the first 3 episodes, which is how far I watch for a first reaction such as this, except, let's be honest, I really like this show, it's Death Parade. So yes, I've watched quite a bit further than episode 3 because I have a sickness! In just the first 3 episodes, we know very little about the world that Quindecim exists in. How does it exist? Why does it exist? How does someone like Decim become an arbiter or is created to be an arbiter? And by what standard do arbiters make their judgments? One more thing I want to bring up. I have this problem where I can't watch 2 versions of the same show. What I mean by this is that I can't watch a show in 2 languages. That's a more specific way of saying it. Yes, 2 languages. So if I watch a show, first off, in Japanese, it's very unlikely that I'll ever want to watch it in English, even if the English dub is passable to really good. Vice versa, if I watch a really good dub, I probably won't want to watch the show in sub. It's because the voices that those actors give the characters become ingrained in my mind as the voice for those characters, and then it just seems weird to watch them with different voices. I just don't like doing it. I bring this up because with Death Parade, I can watch both with no problems, and this is extremely odd for me. I watch the show's new episodes when they come out in sub because, again, sickness. But Funimation also has the show in their broadcast dub lineup, and I've been watching it every Wednesday for Double Talk and enjoying the hell out of it. And it's also really weird because the voices for Decim have different tones to them. In Japanese, Decim's voice is rather low, which goes along with his very serious personality. But Alex Organ for the dub doesn't play Decim that deep. And it's much mellower, yet still emotionally distant, and they both work. And I just wanted to bring that up because it's fascinating to me. Bottom line, is this show worth your time? Yes. Yes, it is. Very yes. Even if it was just about all the various different guest characters, and it was literally episodic 100%, it would still be worth your time. But then with the added mystery of the Quindecim, the woman with black hair whose name we don't know, all of this wonderful, wonderful stuff makes this beautiful show awesome. I'm having so much fun with it. Can you tell? I'm not actually sure how the show's gonna end. Like, I'm putting money on the fact that it probably won't actually end, as episodic shows tend to do, but the overarching bit probably will end, and I'm curious as to how it's going to do that. But we'll have to wait and see. With any luck, it'll be pretty good. Yes, pretty good. So what did you guys think about Death Parade? And are you watching it this season? If so, let me know down in the down low in the comments. No spoilers, please. Thank you. And if this video has piqued your interest, Death Parade is available in North America on Funimation's website, fully in sub, with the exception of the most recent of episodes, which is stuck behind their premium subscriber paywall, and it is also in their broadcast dub lineup. So there are several episodes in dub out already, which is amazing. This is the future we're talking about here. The future. A dub is available when the show's not even done in Japan. Like, what? It blows my mind. It's also a part of the Funimation Double Talk block, which happens every Wednesday night, which is something that I go to and type in the comments. And if you want to come by and say hello, go do that. And also watch the shows, because so far everything in the Double Talk block is pretty good. Assassination Classroom, it's got this, Death Parade. And there's also Tokyo Ghoul, which I'm not watching yet. I'll get to it eventually, but I've heard it's pretty good. So thank you for watching this first reaction. If you like this sort of thing, hit the like button to let me know. And if you have a suggestion for what you would like me to talk about next, please also post it down into the comments. And until next time, ladies, gentlemen, and others, stay frosty.